Hello, it's Justine from The Remedy. You'll be joining me soon for a breathwork journey, and I wanted to make this little video just to give you some more information. I teach both healing and transformative breathwork. And on the evening that you come along for the journey, both will be offered. It's important to know that healing breathwork is relaxing breathwork. The transformative style is really aimed more at a big experience that allows you release, letting go, and ultimately transformation. On the evening, both will be offered, but I highly recommend that if you're doing breathwork for the first time, or perhaps it's one of your first times, then stick with the healing breathwork to begin with and see how you go. Lots of amazing effects can be experienced during breathwork. Sustained conscious breathing starts to bring about a change in the pH of your blood. As you'll be breathing out deeply, letting go through sounds, sighs, and really relaxing deep exhales, you'll start to breathe out more CO2, which is an acidic molecule. And internally, the changes will be represented by a respiratory alkalosis. This raises and shifts your blood pH to a much higher level, bringing you to a more alkaline state, which is so great for the body, so great for any inflammation that might be present. As this happens, calcium within the blood binds to proteins. And this creates a temporary and really safe state that results in tingling sensations. These tingling sensations can sometimes be paired with muscle contractions. Increased muscle tone develops, but also these temporary states of contraction around the muscles also affect areas sometimes more dominantly than others, like around the mouth and around the hands, and this is known as tetany. Now, tetany is something that might feel a little bit strange if it does happen to you. It doesn't happen to everyone. And if that bothers you at all you need to do is really relax and drop back into the healing, relaxation style breath. This means that we'd move away from any exertion with the breath and we just come back into soft, natural breaths, conscious breathing. Breathwork elevates your mood. You might have heard the term getting high off your own supply. This happens basically through the respiratory alkalosis and the way that it starts to shift the blood flow away from the brain. And in doing so creates a beautiful sense of wellness that's been investigated and researched and given plenty of airtime as far as breathwork journeys go, because the state is quite blissful. The state is quite spacious and allows you to feel super present whilst also feeling super relaxed. And through breathwork, we are allowing a self-healing process within the body to take place. The mind is no longer in the way, and because we are working with the breath, it's really difficult actually to leverage off the mind, and we start to be able to relax that need and that feeling of having to always be at the wheel with the mind. And as this happens, it really opens that doorway towards any kind of stuckness we might be carrying, whether that is emotional stuckness, whether that is stuckness that has occurred through life circumstance or trauma. Any pain that is in the body is also really no longer going through the logical kind of pathway of understanding, and is allowed to be processed through the body. As we move the breath, we move the energy, and as we move the energy, we move the stuckness. And finally, I welcome you to our breathwork journey, knowing that any of the breath patterns that are taught, any of the suggestions that are given, are completely up to you and are completely down to your consent on the night. So you can certainly just partake in the healing breathwork, the relaxing breathwork. You can certainly try and feel into the changes that come from the transformational style. But I would recommend that you go with what is most doable for you on the evening, knowing that you're the only one that knows. You'll be supported. You will be assisted in the space to get more relaxed if you need. And at all times, there is a definite emphasis on you doing you. I look forward to meeting you at our breathwork journey.